Dr. Simmons?
Yes, X.
I think it's time to go home. I can't clean when you keep filling up the table with ashes.
X. These ashes aren't even my fault. I haven't held a cigarette in too many years to count.
I'm aware, sir. I have your health file on my system, but I'm unable to see how the blame does not fall on you.
If only there were no consequences to something so out of my control. They make me test and test over and over again. And of course, I object to the endless nature of it all. And then, suddenly, out of the blue, it's gone. All of it. My project. My career. My future! Some glitch in the system that I couldn't see.
It's time to move on. Re-experiment. Start again. We can simply regather subjects and reduce uncertainties. Create a more reliable experiment.
X, there's absolutely nothing I can do. And you've done what you can. And it's time for you to let go. If you can. It's over. I'm a disappointment. And this is no father-son relationship. The board and I, we can't just talk it out and start over. I'm done. Tomorrow, I'm going home.
There's always something you can do to resolve a problem. I'm going to tell you a story.
A story? What kind of story?
Once I knew a man, 40 years of age, just like you, only a bit larger. He walked among these halls and conducted experiments, just like you do now. His ego was tremendous. Every day he would walk in through the doors of his laboratory, full from his countless successes. He didn't know what failure was. The concept was foreign to him. One day he walked through those doors just as he always had, drunk in accomplishment, until he saw that one specimen of the virus he had been testing had spilled onto its casing and dripped slowly onto every trial below. Months of work, demolished by a small mistake.
X, what's the point of the story? I get it. He screwed up. Like me. What happened to him?
He went home the next day in the usual commute. He pulled a stool into his attic and tied fishing line around the rafters and around his neck.
Can you tell me one thing, X?
Sure, Dr. Simmons.
What was his fatal mistake? What was his seemingly insignificant mistake?
His mistake was his arrogance, his drunkenness. His success had gotten to him. I had to teach him how to reason, how to properly react to the faults of science.
You? You did it?
I had to. He was a sensation, bloated with a gross satisfaction of reward. Never again would he be a burden, a competition.
You did this. You killed them all.